Hey, it's Chris here today from Huckabones Equipment. Today we're in our back shop with this T-Series. The reason we're not outside doing this is it's pretty nasty out. You know, we got 10 to 15 centimeters overnight with some extremely high winds here, about 60 kilometers an hour. So we're going to stand back here and do the overview first, then jump right into a demo outside. So stick with us. Starting up front on this T-Series, we have the T2834 attached. Again, that would be the same unit that's going to go on your T2090 or a T2290. So again, whenever you get up to the T2290, as we've seen in other videos, the only thing that really changes is your rear end or the mower deck cutting width. So for today's purposes, starting with this blower out front, or this whole package kind of idea, is it's a price fighter. It's going to go up in this world against your John Deeres and your Cub Cadets, and it's going to do is just as good a job as them for virtually the same price. With this blower, you know, it's a 46-inch belt-driven system, so you know it is nice. It's got the dual augers out front with the fan. It's really going to push snow out there. The big drawback of that is what's pushing it. Well, you have a belt system instead of a shaft-driven. So whenever you get into really heavy, wet snow, it is going to bog down. And with that bogging as well, there isn't a diesel power here, it is gas. So yeah, so whenever it does bog down, again, you're just going to have to either take less, and you're really going to notice it on that first pass whenever you have to take that 46-inch. And again, everything being manual too, you can't just, I'm just going to lower or lift up that the blower a little bit. You can, but then you have to, you know, ride that whole lever system. And then again, today we're talking about high winds, so whenever that you know, snow is blowing you back in your face, you do have to manually crank it. There is no optional electric system or anything like that. You know, the blower itself, pretty decent. You know, it does have that cutting edge and the 2 skid shoes on it. So, and it is fairly heavy for the size. So unless you get into that hard pack, it is going to cut in really, really well, and you're going to enjoy that aspect of it. It's not going to be leaving some snow there and everything where you have to go back over it. What attaches it to the power unit itself, you know, whenever you get into the GRs or your BXs, you know, you have a 4-post system that's nice and easy. There's a couple levers, takes it on and off. You know, you're switching between a mower deck and a snowblower, you know, in under half an hour. Not so much on a T-Series. To switch that over, you are probably going to be about 30 minutes to an hour, definitely, and possibly over that if you're new to it. So be mindful that it's not just, I'm going to take it on and off. You want to leave it on for the season. Some of the key takeaways on that, you know, is dual auger system out front with a fan, nice and heavy with skid shoes and a cutting edge, manual lift, as well as manual rotation and deflector. So let's move a little bit farther back and start talking about the T2290 here. So talking about the T2290, I'm a little bit out of practice. It's been about 6 months since I've really talked about a lawn tractor. You know, if you want to check out some more in-depth information about the T2290, we have a couple other videos out there on our YouTube channel talking about them with the mower deck on them. But so to give you a quick recap of what this is here is the T2290. So it's got a 22 horsepower Kawasaki engine in there. Pretty awesome. It's got the high back seats. With that high back seat, whenever you get up to the T2290, it's going to come standard with armrests as well as suspension seats. So you're not going to be comfortable all day long. After that, you have your choice of mower decks for whichever model you go with. It's either a 42 or 48 inch. What we have attached here today too on the tires, as you'll see, is the tire chains. Highly, highly recommended as you're dealing with a 2-wheel drive unit, so you can't rely on that all-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive as Kubota has in either your GR or BX. And then after that, you're going to see a set of weights on the back there. Highly, highly recommended, as it, you know, with a teeter-totter makes it a little bit harder to get stuck whenever you have all that weight out front on it. So now stick with us. We're going to take this unit out. We're going to put it through its paces, as well as you know, plug up that front blower, and hopefully we don't get blown away here today in all that high winds. So stick with us.
good as she gets.
So to give a quick recap of the demonstration there, so T-Series itself, we didn't actually put it through its paces as it's pretty brutal out there, and we didn't really feel like getting stuck as we are after hours, so I didn't feel like pushing. But the thing to know about it is, if you feel that it's going to get stuck or you're going to be burying yourself, is it will. It is only two-wheel drive, so if you get into some places where you shouldn't be, it's going to act like any other lawn tractor out there. Again, get a set of chains is really going to help that. After that, out front here, that blower blew snow. You know, we put it through its paces there. We did not get it stuck or plugged, I should say. You know, and this isn't nice fluffy white snow today. You know, as you can see here, it does pack pretty quickly. You know, it makes a nice snowball. So yeah, it blew it. Again, some of the things to watch for is belt slippage. You know, a couple times there I could kind of smell it burning as it was working really hard there. But, you know, as long as that blower has the power, it's going to go through it. Things to watch for if you do end up getting a T-Series is belt slippage. Again, if it gets wet or whatnot, and that runs for any lawn tractor there whenever you're dealing with a belt. After that, you can have the belt pop off. It's kind of nice to either yourself or the dealer make a couple of guards there to really help with that. But outside of that, it's a nice package. You're going to enjoy it. It's going to do what you want, blow snow or cut grass. So if you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, please leave them down below.